Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. And today what we're doing is an unboxing on the Comica BoomX-U. So this is another wireless microphone and receiver kit that I've actually purchased. I did see some very good reviews about this particular unit, so I figured I'd give it a try and see how it compares to all the previous products I've actually tried. So the Saramonic Blink 500, the 500 Pro, the Rode Wireless Go, the original one, and also the Rode Wireless Go 2. Okay, so with the wrapper removed, this is the U2 kit, so this means that you get 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. We do have some specs on the back just there. What I'll do is I'll insert some extra clips just showing the box and everything. And let's dive straight in. So this, I believe, similar to the Saramonic kits, this comes with a lot more than what you get with Rode. So taking it out the box, straight away you do get a carrying case, and this is all inclusive. So unlike the Rode Wireless Go 2 kit, for which I had to actually purchase a second carrying case, if you like, with this one you basically get everything built in, and you've got a place to literally store the whole thing. You don't have to worry about any storage. So what we'll do is you have 2 pockets. So you have this main bigger pocket at the back and then a smaller pocket at the front. So what we'll do is we'll open this up and see what we get inside. When you open the first pocket up, you're met with some mesh pockets, and that's very good for being able to store everything and keep it tight, because the one thing I didn't like about the Rode's included sleeve was the fact that everything just kind of rattled about. So I think what we have here is the microphones and some microphone muffs, and it looks like these are actually, in fact, these might actually be the dead cats. Yeah, so these look like they could actually be the included dead cats for the transmitters themselves. A little bit of branding just on the dead cat there. So we do have 2 of those, and I'm not 100% sure what kind of locking system it uses. At the moment it looks like it's just a rubber that literally just fits over the top of the transmitters. So we do have 2 lavalier mics. Now the quality of these, obviously we'll have to wait and see. One thing that I would be interested in is what the clip is actually like, because the clip on my Rode Lavalier Go, even though this is normally an £80 microphone, I'm not very impressed by it because it's actually not machined down correctly. So at the moment where I have it, because it's touching against my skin, because I've not got anything underneath this t-shirt, it does actually scratch my skin every time I use it at the moment. I've tried filing it down and other things like that, but I've not had any success with that yet. So I might just contact Rode and see if they can do anything about that. One thing that is slightly different is the fact that this actually comes with a sort of clip. So once you've actually plugged it in, it's got an additional clip, supporting brace, if you like. So we have 1 microphone, and this is the second lavalier microphone. So in terms of the kit so far, it's very much like the Saramonic in the sense that they're giving you pretty much everything that you would need straight out of the box. What else do we have? So in terms of connections, okay, so we also have a right angled TRS to TRS cable. We'll have to wait and see whether we also get a TRRS cable included. We then have a USB-C to USB-A charging cable, and I think we may have 2 of those. Okay, and this is something different. So this has actually got an XLR connection. So if you did want to actually plug in an XLR microphone into one of these transmitters, it actually comes with that already in the box. So this is something that I've not seen on any of the other kits that I've actually purchased. So straight away that's a bit of a positive, because if you do purchase an XLR microphone somewhere down the line, then you're already set to go. And yes, it does also include the, just get that to focus, it does also include the TRS to TRRS cable. So you're ready to go for smartphones as well. And it does actually say on there as well, just get that to focus, for smartphone. So in terms of the cables and everything, I'm pretty impressed by what they've actually provided. So we'll just zip up that pocket, and what I'll do is just shift these to the side for now, just to get them out of the way. And coming back to the actual carrying case, let's open up the main pocket. So we are met with some silica gel, and then just below that we have the instruction manual, as well as some cards of probably testing, quality control, all that kind of stuff. So we'll just pop that to the side. So just in the actual carrying case, you can see this is how it's presented. First impression, I'm not overly impressed by the fit of this. It seems a little skewed and that's just my OCD kind of kicking in, but it does the job. It keeps them in nice and secure, and they're relatively simple, relatively easy to actually get out as well. So these are a much different design in the sense that they're a lot bigger than the Rode and Ceramonics. So this is, okay, so if I just hold both the Rode Wireless Go 2 and the Comica side by side, you can see the size difference when they're actually side by side. Now just on the front of this, I can see that you have a power button just there, and then you have a, I believe it'll be like a mute or mode button that you could possibly mute the actual transmitters. You then have a microphone jack, which, where's the microphone? So for the lavalier mics, you actually have a little port. So you have the actual 3.5mm jack, and then you have this sort of hole next to it. And the idea is that the clip goes into there and it secures it in. So it locks it in, and you know that that's not coming out. And then in order for that to pull out, you then have to kind of press this little clip inwards and then pull it out. So that's actually a really good design, just in case it becomes snagged or anything like that. It'll actually stop it from just coming loose. The unit, the actual transmitter, sorry, the receiver unit, once again, is quite large as well. So what we'll do is we'll get these powered on. So on the front of it, you do have a few buttons. So you have one that is the power button. It looks like you have some up and down arrows for going through the menus. And then you also have a settings icon by the looks of it just there, which should allow us to actually change things on the go. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether this actually even has a companion app or not. If it does, obviously I'll get that downloaded and we'll take a look at that in the actual full review. Obviously this being just the unboxing. But yeah, straight away, as soon as I've powered that on, so as you can see, they do have antennas built in. So you can actually rotate the antennas just in case you're not getting the best of signal. And you do have a, what looks like standard sort of cold shoe mount size clip on the back as well. So if you do want to clip this onto a camera or something, then you can do that. Similar thing with the back of the receiver itself. So this is what you can see in terms of the actual menu system. So straight away you can see both microphones are picking up audio, and just on the actual transmitters themselves, you do get a couple of blue lights just there. And in terms of pairing, obviously most of these kind of microphones nowadays, they generally come paired straight out of the box. But if you do need to repair it, you do have IR ports, which is something that I've not seen on devices for quite a while. So you do actually have an IR port that you can literally just use with the IR blaster on the top of the receiver just there. Now, also on the top of the receiver, you have an output. So this is obviously going to whatever device you're plugging it into, camera, smartphone, whatever. And next to that, you also have a headphone jack. So you can actually use this in situ, and you can get the audio. If you are behind the camera, then obviously you can keep a track of what the audio is like and make sure that nothing's clipping. So first impressions is, it seems very well built. Obviously on the main unit you do get your battery information just there, and unlike most other devices that I've seen lately, this has actually come fully charged. So all three, the transmitter and both the transmitters and the receiver seem to be fully charged. Pay attention to the direction when rotating the antenna, avoid violence to prevent damage. Yeah, so it's saying you do have a little warning label just on the side there. Basically just telling you to be careful, make sure that you don't end up damaging the antenna, because that is obviously what's sending your signal. In terms of signal strength and everything like that, I'll probably do a test outdoors, but being totally honest with you, most of my use case for these kind of things is generally indoors and this kind of talking head video. So generally the range on these kind of things is normally always good enough. What I'll do is I'll have a little play about with it. So we'll have a follow-up video coming soon with some audio tests between this and the Rode Wireless Go 2. So if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when I drop that video. I'd really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up, and other than that, thanks very much for watching.